Okay, I have started. This video is going to be about removing the window frame from a 1991 YJ Jeep Wrangler. And so far I've had good luck. So first thing I did was I removed the windshield wiper arms off of the motors, the gears there. Now there are other YouTube sites out, other YouTube videos for how to do that, but pretty much you just stick two flathead screwdrivers in there, pry the top one against the bottom one and underneath that black arm that they have, and it just pops right off that gear. So it just go in there and slides right off. Then you'll see a black nut here, and then you just take a crescent wrench and turn that, and then you can see there's the threads that it was hooked into. And so it unthreads from there. Now this is floating in there. So I took those off first, and then I attacked these, right? So and what I did was, so this Jeep, when I bought it, they had sprayed it with like a rubber liner protection. And so I took my Dremel tool and used this guy to sandpaper, basically, to just gently grind that down all around it, all the way around the edges, specifically so that I could get PB Blaster into it, right? So did that here, there, and put PB in there, and then I waited. I noticed that they had also sprayed inside of the star of the head of the bolt. So I switched over to this little guy on my Dremel tool, and I used that basically just to gently go in there and just inside the head. I don't have the bolt floating right now, but I just gently stuck it in the torque head, the star head there, and just moved it around to get the liner. And then I sprayed it again with PB Blaster, and it kind of washed out everything that was in it. So then once that was done, and I waited a few minutes for the PB Blaster to kind of soak in, I used a T40 torque, well, star or Allen wrench, whatever, star, yeah, or torque. Where's it at? There it is, T40. And I put that on my awesome DeWalt impact driver. And I didn't have a single problem except for one. I had one right here that had a problem. But I just sprayed it again with PB Blaster and waited about 10 minutes, and I came back out and I hit it again with the impact driver, and it came off. So these four on the front on this side and here are now off. This one was simple. I then went along and took the visors off. As you can see, here's the visors. They were really easy to come off. They were tiny ones, tiny screws, as you can see there. So I took both sun visors off, there and there. I then took off the middle area here, the little guy that the straps go on, stuff like that, for soft tops and whatnot. And I'm gonna stop there right this moment because I need to move my Jeep in, and I don't want it to be too loose because I can't even get these guys freed up. They will not free up for nothing with an impact driver in there. So I have seen on other videos where guys will heat this with a propane torch for about 20 to 30 seconds. The problem is I'm just concerned about the dashboard, so I might have to put some metal up against here or something. But they are not breaking free. So, and it looks like maybe they were painted over top. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I didn't want to have to mess with this to visually mess it up. These, I'm gonna redo them, so I don't care. I'm gonna probably clean all that off and change that. But these, I don't want to change it. It's black. I'm gonna leave it black, but it's not popping off. So this I haven't tested yet, but I believe this is bigger than the two smaller ones here. So this one will be even a little bit bigger beast. And that's it for this video. Those are the steps I've taken so far to get this off, and I am gonna clean everything up for tonight. I put all my bolts, loose bolts in and everything into little sandwich bags, and then I'm going to tape those to all the components as needed. You know, I try to, because I mean, it might be a day or two before I can turn back around and get all this, and I don't want to, you know, lose them or misplace them and use them, you know, use the wrong ones. That's it for today. So I hope this was useful or helpful. I will try to do a part 2 here in a day or so, I think.